The stage is set for a seismic shift in Formula One as Lewis Hamilton joins Ferrari, teaming up with Charles Leclerc for the 2025 season. This move has sparked debates, speculations, and an air of uncertainty. Will Hamilton, the sport's most successful driver, assert dominance in a new team, or will Leclerc's deep connection with Ferrari give him the edge? Lewis Hamilton's journey to Ferrari is more than a career move. It's a fulfillment of a dream. After 12 seasons with Mercedes, culminating in 6 drivers' championships and countless victories, Hamilton is leaving a legacy behind. However, his final seasons with the Silver Arrows have been anything but smooth. Mercedes' struggles to adapt to the ground effect regulations left Hamilton far from his dominant self, a shadow of the unstoppable force he was in the 2010s. Joining Ferrari offers Hamilton a chance to rewrite the narrative. It's not just about the iconic red suit or the prancing horse emblem, it's a shot at redemption. Ferrari, despite its ups and downs, showed promising signs in the latter half of 2024, with Charles Leclerc triumphing at Monza and Carlos Sainz clinching victory in Mexico City. For Hamilton, this is the light at the end of a dark tunnel. Pairing Hamilton and Leclerc is like lighting a fuse and waiting for the explosion. On one side, you have Leclerc, Ferrari's golden boy, a driver who has consistently pushed the limits despite the car's shortcomings. On the other, Hamilton, whose legacy and accolades speak volumes. The question isn't whether sparks will fly, but when. Reports suggest Hamilton has approached his Ferrari move with remarkable tact. His relationship with Leclerc, already built on mutual respect from years of on-track battles, could be the key to maintaining harmony. Yet, F1 history is riddled with examples of harmonious partnerships turning sour when the stakes are high. Ferrari has made it clear both drivers will start the season on equal footing. This isn't about favoritism, but about the team's overarching goal, winning championships. However, as history has shown, equality in F1 often lasts only as long as the results do. If one driver emerges as a clear contender, Ferrari may be forced to prioritize. For Leclerc, Hamilton's arrival is both a challenge and an opportunity. Having been Ferrari's cornerstone since 2019, Leclerc has endured the team's highs and lows. His triumphs in 2024, particularly the Monza victory that sent the Tifosi into a frenzy, showcased his resilience and ability to maximize potential. But Leclerc isn't just fighting for race wins, he's fighting for his place in Ferrari's history. With Hamilton entering the fray, Leclerc must prove he's more than just a homegrown talent. He has to show he can take on and potentially outclass one of the greatest drivers the sport has ever seen. Hamilton, meanwhile, faces a different battle. While his record is unparalleled, his move to Ferrari represents uncharted territory. He's stepping into a team deeply tied to Leclerc, where fan loyalty and internal dynamics could tilt the scales. For Hamilton, this is about more than adding to his trophy cabinet. It's about cementing his status as an F1 legend who conquered every challenge. Ferrari's history with dual-leader dynamics is anything but smooth. The Schumacher-Barrichello era, where team orders dominated, still lingers in the minds of fans. Felipe Massa's infamous sacrifice for Fernando Alonso in 2010 remains a painful memory. Ferrari has often prioritized the team over individual glory, sometimes at the cost of controversy. But the 2025 lineup is different. Neither Hamilton nor Leclerc is likely to accept a secondary role without a fight. Ferrari has assured that no driver will start the season as the de facto number one. Yet, the realities of racing often force teams to make tough calls. If the championship battle intensifies, will Ferrari stick to its promise of fairness, or will history repeat itself? Team principal Frederic Vasseur faces one of the toughest tasks of his career. Balancing 2 alpha drivers in a high-pressure environment requires not just strategic acumen, but also psychological insight. Vasseur's previous success with Hamilton in GP2 could work in his favor, but Formula One is a different beast. Ferrari has emphasized its commitment to treating both drivers equally. But as the season progresses, results, incidents, and media narratives could strain this balance. A minor on-track clash or a strategic decision favoring one driver could ignite tensions, creating a domino effect of conflicts. The dynamics between Hamilton and Leclerc will be under constant scrutiny. Every interaction, every radio message, and every pit stop decision will be analyzed, dissected, and debated. For Ferrari, this isn't just about winning races. It's about navigating the minefield of managing two fiercely competitive individuals. All the talent in the world means little without a competitive car. Ferrari's 2024 season was a mixed bag, but the latter half brought reasons for optimism. The victories at Monza and Mexico City showed that Ferrari could compete at the front when everything clicks. For 2025, Ferrari must deliver a car that not only challenges for victories, but also suits the contrasting driving styles of Hamilton and Leclerc. Hamilton's smooth, calculated approach contrasts with Leclerc's aggressive, risk-taking style. Balancing these needs while maintaining a competitive edge will be a monumental task for Ferrari's engineering team. If Ferrari gets it right, they could have the strongest driver lineup on the grid with a car to match. But if the car falls short, the intra-team rivalry could become a source of frustration rather than motivation. The stakes for the 2025 season couldn't be higher. For Ferrari, this is a chance to end a title drought that has plagued the team since 2008. For Leclerc, it's an opportunity to solidify his status as a world champion contender. For Hamilton, it's a shot at proving he can conquer new challenges and elevate Ferrari back to its former glory. The competition isn't just internal. Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes will all be gunning for supremacy. Verstappen's dominance, McLaren's resurgence, and Mercedes' hunger to reclaim their throne add layers of complexity to Ferrari's mission. In this cutthroat environment, Ferrari can't afford to falter, not in strategy, not in car development, and certainly not in managing their drivers. As the 2025 season looms, the anticipation is palpable. Hamilton and Leclerc represent two different eras of Formula One converging in one team. The narrative writes itself. Hamilton's quest for an eighth title, Leclerc's pursuit of his first, and Ferrari's bid to reclaim its legacy. The journey ahead is fraught with challenges, from on-track battles to off-track politics. But it's also filled with potential. The potential for spectacular racing, unforgettable moments, and a season that could go down in history. The 2025 season isn't just another chapter in Ferrari's story. It's a turning point. Whether it ends in triumph or turmoil will depend on how well the Scuderia navigates the intricate web of competition, collaboration, and conflict. One thing is certain: when the lights go out in Australia, the world will be watching. Ferrari's ability to succeed in 2025 will hinge not just on their drivers, but on their strategic decisions. In recent years, strategy has been Ferrari's Achilles heel, often costing them valuable points and even race victories. From questionable tire choices to late pit calls, the Scuderia has faced intense criticism. For a team harboring championship aspirations, such errors can't afford to resurface. With two highly capable drivers like Hamilton and Leclerc, Ferrari's pit wall will need to be sharper than ever. Deciding when to prioritize one driver over the other will require split-second calls, and any sign of favoritism could spiral into internal chaos. The tension between strategy and fairness will be Ferrari's ultimate balancing act. Hamilton's extensive experience brings an additional layer of insight. His knack for understanding race strategy and tire management would prove invaluable in high-pressure moments. On the other hand, Leclerc's aggressive style often pushes strategy teams to their limits, forcing them to think outside the box. This combination, if managed correctly, could transform Ferrari into a strategic powerhouse. Ferrari operates under a microscope like no other team in Formula One. The Tifosi, Ferrari's passionate fan base, demand results and are unafraid to voice their opinions. With a lineup as high-profile as Hamilton and Leclerc, the pressure from fans and media will be at an all-time high. Every decision will be scrutinized, from team orders to race strategies. The media will likely stoke rivalries between the drivers, regardless of the reality within the team. Any misstep or controversy could dominate headlines, creating distractions that Ferrari cannot afford. Hamilton's presence will bring even more global attention to Ferrari. While this can boost the team's visibility, it also adds a layer of expectation. Ferrari must remain focused, shutting out the noise while delivering consistent results. If Ferrari can successfully navigate these challenges, the rewards could be monumental. A Constructors' Championship would cement their place as the pinnacle of motorsport, while a Drivers' Championship, whether for Hamilton or Leclerc, Leclerc would solidify Ferrari's dominance in this era. However, the journey won't be easy. Rival teams like Red Bull and McLaren will be relentless. Verstappen will be seeking redemption, and McLaren's upward trajectory shows no signs of slowing. Ferrari must operate at the peak of their abilities, with no margin for error. The 2025 season is poised to be one of the most thrilling in Formula One's history, and Ferrari stands at the heart of it. With Hamilton and Leclerc in their arsenal, they have the tools to make it unforgettable. But, as history has shown, potential is one thing, execution is everything. The 2025 Formula One season promises to be an electrifying showdown, and Ferrari's dynamic driver pairing of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc is at the center of it all. Will Hamilton's experience and hunger for an eighth title propel the Scuderia back to glory, or will Leclerc rise to the challenge and cement himself as Ferrari's undisputed leader? The stakes couldn't be higher, and every race will bring new twists and drama. Who will emerge victorious in this battle of titans? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth coverage of Formula One's biggest stories. Buckle up. It's going to be one unforgettable ride.